All right. Minnie is ready to be adopted. Let's talk about Minnie. Lucretia, tell us about how Minnie came to the rescue.
Minnie, come here, Minnie. She coming. Minnie came as an honor surrender. Minnie came with Orbit, and Orbit was having some trouble, and Minnie came with him because they had been together for so long, and the owner felt like Minnie would help Orbit. But for Minnie, she was separated from her young, like I think it was like her person as a teenager. She's about to graduate high school and go off to college. So Minnie had been with her for 6 years, and that was her person. And unfortunately, the family had five Shih Tzus, and they had to let some go. So she felt it was best for Minnie and Orbit to be together. At the time, she felt like they were a bonded pair, and they were in a way because Minnie had been Orbit's caregiver this whole time. And when we got in with Holly, we realized just how heavy that, I wouldn't say burden, because Minnie really enjoyed being the one that took care of everybody. She was the one that cared about all the other babies in the home. So she didn't feel like it was a burden, but we knew that Minnie had not really like took care of Minnie in all these years because she was so worried about Orbit. I could tell in the beginning that Orbit had some behavioral issues that were a direct effect from his hip issues he had. And so every time Orbit was going through training or correction or whatever, Minnie, you could just feel her concern about him until Holly got in. Holly just kept reassuring Minnie that I would take care of Orbit. And I did the same. I was like, Minnie, you can go sit down. I'll take care of him. He'll be okay. And you can just see her letting go of this caregiver weight that she had obviously their whole life. So they have been together since they were about 6 weeks old. They came from different litters. They had one litter together before they both got fixed. So they've been together. Orbit had some abuse that happened to him. And I think Minnie kind of just realized that she was like the one consistent thing for him, and took care of him. And so now she this is Minnie now. She just let mama rub her and get all the rubs in. She not worried about Orbit. I don't even know where Orbit is. He outside probably.
How old is Minnie?
Minnie and Orbit are 6 years old, so she's 6. Her birthday, I have her birthday. I think she just turned 6 this summer. I think her birthday was August.
And
Yeah, she just turned 6.
yeah. And Holly, what did Minnie tell you about her past?
Yeah, she is extremely caring, but was feeling the weight. I would call it a weight of long-term responsibility. What do they call it? Caretaker.
Yeah, I was trying to figure compassion fatigue or some.
Caretaker fatigue, that type of feeling. And the quote that I captured from her initial communication session back then, she said, I just need to breathe and have a relationship with life.
Yeah.
And it really did. It reminded me, I'm a mom of 2 young boys, and it reminded me of the times when you almost go on autopilot. You can go on autopilot when you're taking care of someone else and doing. And it's not like you don't want to take care of them. You do. But at times we forget to take care of ourselves.
Take care of yourself. Yeah.
And that's where she was at. And so it was this relief that came over her when she was suddenly found herself in a new situation, and they're saying, we are taking care of Orbit. You need to live your life and be happy, like be more vibrant and stuff like that. And I didn't get to see Minnie at first, right after coming into the rescue. And now when I've seen her during my visits there, she is so chill, and
Yeah.
she will just go hang out on a chair by herself and just enjoy watching and absorbing the sun and watching what's going around with the others and all this stuff. And she'll do that for quite a long time. And it's so, she's just so comfortable in her own skin and doing her own thing now.
She will play with the others. She play with all the ages. She do like to be like, she would love to be like up under you, but she have like this thing like, oh, you're busy, oh, you somebody else there, okay. She'd be like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. But if you got it, she like, oh, you open, okay, let's.
Yes.
It's like it's okay, whatever you want to do. She like, I'm okay. Did she?
Yeah, she has a very nice balance about her. Extremely friendly.
Yeah, she's a caretaker, so she can feel when something is off with you, and she will like. She's a caretaker. Yeah. That's her natural personality, is to take care of you.
And you described a little bit how she was when she came to the rescue and the responsibility that she felt, and how she is now that she's been able to release some of that. Describe what Minnie does all day, Lucretia. What does she like to do all day?
Well, if you're gonna lay down and take a nap, she like that. Minnie love to eat. Minnie just be chilling. She don't require a lot. She like to ride in a car and go places. So if you're somebody that like go to the bank, to the grocery store, absolutely. She's so good around people and stuff like that. Minnie is definitely one that would like to go out, ride in the car. She like to hold your hand when you're driving, that kind of thing. Minnie is just like, whatever you need, whatever kind of support you need, that's what she say. I got that. Whatever kind of support. You don't want to be alone, I'm with you. If you need space, I can do that. Whatever. That's how many times. Look at her. She like listening. So the one thing that Minnie had that girl, and I think she shared with Holly that she would love a girl. So I don't even think it just have to be a teenage girl. It could be a young mom. I think it's just the feminine connection that she wants to feel. She does love daddy, so a male connection, she'd do great with a male. But she specifically asked for that kind of what she had, the little bond. And so the mom said every time the teenage girl would go in her room, Minnie would follow her. She'll be doing her homework, whatever. Minnie just was like, I guess, her support.
Yep.
Holly, say more about what Minnie wants.
Yes, I can absolutely see her as well with a child as well, a female child. I don't know why right now I'm just like picturing her with this elementary age girl and like getting to grow with the girl, throughout her years. And because Minnie is just so gentle and, so, kids nowadays, they have a lot of stuff coming in. So there's a lot more anxiety. There's a lot more behavioral and emotional issues going on with our kids. And Minnie could be that balancing effect for a child with that type of issue going on. In addition to that, Minnie is really looking for fun, happiness, and balance in life.
Balance, for sure.
Yeah, and she's open to a lot of different experiences. There's not a specific thing that she wants with her family and life, other than I really enjoy having a female sister kind of bond.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about other animals in the home?
Minnie do fine with the other animals. Like when Athena first came, she got that baby energy. Minnie just told her, like, don't cross this line. But it wasn't like how Zara would do it. Like, I will break your legs off. Minnie just kind of like, nope, I don't do that. Don't do it. It's just everything about Minnie is just real delicate and soft. She don't have to like She don't have to be like Zara about it, okay? She just be like, nope. And then you could tell Athena realized that it was just a calm, gentle no, and she don't mess with her. Whereas Zara, she like keep messing with Zara because she get a rise out of her. But yeah, Minnie don't. She'll be anytime anybody new come in, she never like turn away like, oh, I just don't like them. Whereas Orbit don't want no babies around. So you could tell it's a difference. She just okay with everything.
Yeah.
How
And
about
she
any
has,
medical issues?
Minnie didn't have any medical. Now, when she first came, because she had been on the chicken and rice for so long, it took her about 3 weeks for us to like reset her gut system. It was really bad. So it did take a while to reset that. It is very important that her doctor is following. Not saying you have to do it exactly the way we do. She might even do okay on gently cooked. But I feel like when they've been on that chicken like that for a while, you don't kind of want to like play the fence. Like you don't want to give them too much gently cooked. They need the raw because then they'll get to like, oh, I don't want this. I would just rather you cook it, and it just don't have the same value for somebody. So I feel like if they continued her on a raw diet with the supplements, she can only go up from here. It's like you can manage and prevent if you follow what we've started. The only other thing that I've noticed with many is dry eye. So Shih Tzus have dry eye. Hers is not like chronic like some of the other babies, but they when they get the little dry boogers in there, you got to clean out all the time. It's just a sign that they have dry eye. And so I just use like an eye lubricant, nothing prescription yet because it hadn't been diagnosed. I just keep her eyes moist, keep them clean. But if you have a Shih Tzu, you know that that's probably just a normal thing to do. But yeah, just that's the only thing I've noticed with me.
Lucretia, describe Minnie's ideal forever family.
It's kind of what we talked about having a child, or like Holly said, I can even see that more now, a younger child that she can grow up with, and like a balanced home where it's not too much where they never there or they there all the time. I feel like it does need to be a balance of energies where there's activity and rest time, not just always going. Because for me, any Shih Tzu, they need consistency. And if you can provide that, like I know when my meals will be every day, even if you're gone for a few hours, that you do come home at that time, because you know Shih Tzus can tell time. So if you are like slow on time, you shouldn't have a Shih Tzu. But I think consistency, whatever the family dynamic is, boys, girls, mom, dad, I feel like that part would be okay. It's just the consistency. So even if they work outside the home, that they do come home and like they're not gonna take a second or third job and just leave her there. I don't feel like she a dog that could be left alone for long periods of time because she need connection.
Mm-hmm.
What else, Holly?
I don't know if I have anything else to add. I mean,
She's so
it's
chill.
she is, and it makes her very easy and concise to describe what she's needing because she's just so balanced and she's just ready to move forward with a balanced family.
Yeah.
You both mentioned Minnie's need to have a connection with a female, either a young girl or a teenage girl. What would Minnie say about why that's so important to her?
Minnie, I feel femininity from Minnie. And feminine energy, it's very light and gentle and non-intrusive. Um, and that is relaxing to her. It is meaningful and deep to her as well. So having that connection with another female, in particular a person, it's just very important to her.
My perspective is kind of like Brinley, is that she was a girl, like a human girl in another life. and certain things just really have like a remembrance to them. Like Brinley clearly had long blonde hair in her past life because it's something about somebody with long blonde hair that she just loves. She always in their hair when she meets somebody with long blonde hair. I feel like Minnie is the same way. She was just a girl at one point, and to come back as a Shih Tzu would be like, I would like to be with a girl so that I can not only experience that girliness, but so that they could experience from her. Like she would be like, let's do our nails and kind of like do masks kind of things. Like she probably did that with her girl, and I feel like that's like self-care is what she would remind that girl. Like that's when she would be her happiest, is when the girl is self-caring for herself, because Minnie feel like that's the reminder that she can bring back to humans, is
Yeah.
that you got to take care of you.
Minnie is very open to giving and receiving unconditional love, and that goes into all of the good, the bad, and the ugly of this person that she wants to be connected to.
Yeah, even the sad. Minnie was like, I can do
Yes.
that with you. I can remind you of your greatness. That's really like she's the mirror, the reflection of
Mhm.
who you truly want to be. Like that's Minnie. Like I'm always gonna remind you of how great you are. That's that caregiver thing. Like as she took your orbit, like as mean as he got, you'd be like, but he still has a great heart. That's Minnie. But his heart is big under all of the pain. She will see the greatness even in
Yes.
sadness. She will still see your greatness.
And I would like to add as well, just for clarification, Minnie and Orbit did live together. They have both gone through their healing journeys and are no longer needing that close bond. And they show that every day at the rescue as well. So Minnie will be adopted out as Minnie. Orbit will be adopted out as Orbit. They will not be going to the
Orbit
same.
don't want to be with nobody else. It's like he like, thank you, Minnie, for all your help, but you should go on and be great.
This is
Because I just want to be with
They
somebody.
are ready to stand on their own and find
Yes.
their people.
Yeah.
That's great. So if Minnie's your person, apply and come and get her.
Call me now, like Cleo. Okay, call me.